The Enneagram for physicians, type 7, the space and lesson. There is that song, and I actually don't know what song it is, but I can't get no satisfaction. And that is the, uh, unfortunately, kind of the motto, or can be the motto of the type 7. And it is this perceived lack of satisfaction. I'm not satisfied enough that I have to go find things to satisfy me and to grab my attention. And you could also think about as a fulfillment. The type 7 is about being fulfilled, but believing they're not, and trying more to be fulfilled by chasing things. And there is a adventuring, right? They want to go on adventures, but the adventure's always outwards. It's there's a refraining of adventuring inwards to see what's going on, what may be settled in, what kind of pain, sufferings that might be there, and that are reality that they're there. And the three words that I think for me I like to use is attendance, the gaze, and whirlwind. The type 7 can look very whirlwindy, meaning spinning and in constant motion and constantly looking for something, distracted, and attention is going everywhere. And this is kind of what the type 7's action and thoughts can be like. It's just this constant here, there, here, there, here, there. And it's this wind blowing, whirling, and it's just very unsettled. But they like that because it helps them think they're achieving some sort of satisfaction and fulfillment. So the example I like to give is a doc who cannot stay at a job, or they love locum tenens, and they go from one location to another, one job to another, always looking for the next adventure, vacation spot, etc. And I have to make this point clear. There is a time and space, time and place for these things. But for the type 7, the danger and temptation is identifying with this process of having fun, fulfillment, and satisfaction. But it is only when we can look inwards and the stillness doesn't mean the whirlwind has to stop. It means the stillness is found inside, outside, wherever that it exists. And it's being able to sit with that stillness. It's about not being a stranger to yourself. That is the type 7 space and the lesson. And we are all, the sevenness that is around us a lot is the, I don't want to call it distractions, but things that want or pull our attention. The rings, the ding, the pings. We turn on one app, get a notification for another. They go to that one. And go to another app and do this and do that. And it's just this whirlwind, basically. And that's may or may not go away, right? Some things are outside of your control. But we can be still within that whirlwind and that chaos and have that gaze that's call it gazy. That's not what I'm trying to say. The gaze is persistently still. It is, despite the whirlwind, despite the things and all that, there is this settledness. There we go, settledness. And for the type 7, and all of us, but especially for the type 7s of type 7, is to even if you're here and there, going here and there, is to be settled within yourself and be able to look inside and sit with yourself, as opposed to basically falling asleep to yourself by constantly doing more things. So it's kind of like it's a good example. It's like when you start something and you don't finish, and you go start something else, and you don't finish either, then you start something else. And that could be a book, a relationship, a work project, a note you're working on, whatever it may be. And not to say that there is a time for shifting your attention, but if it becomes what you're known for and what you think you should do, then you need to step back and look at that's the hamster wheel. So that is the space and lesson of the type 7. It's despite the constant push and pull that you may be attracted to, it's not being push and pulled. So you're being pushed and pulled externally or by things going on, but at the core of it, there is this satisfaction and fulfillment that is already there and never went away, and which is always there. And it's about not looking for new things all the time to fill that satisfaction, but it's realizing you're fulfilled, satisfied, and then with that, being able to go on the adventures, like flipping that P to Q to Q to P. It's the converse of that concept. So that is the Enneagram Type 7 space and lesson. Whether or not you're Type 7, I believe we can use this lesson. But if you're Type 7, it's definitely something you but you could benefit from working on and working with. And if you don't know if you're Type 7, let me know. You can comment or share your thoughts. If you don't know what your type is, or some of this resonates with you, you're not sure, let me know. I help docs figure out the Enneagram type and how to use it for their personal development, as well as helping others in their kind of waking up process. And let me know. You can go to also www.theenneagramforphysicians.com and check out the partner video to this, the self-sabotage and imposter syndrome of the Type 7 and intervention. All right.